community service announcement here. All right, I'm going to read some scriptures off to you guys. Not scriptures, just pieces of scriptures. Okay. Light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. Man, fascinating right there. Light, 2 Corinthians, that's 4:4. This is 4:6. The light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. Try to get through these pretty quick. Partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light. What does that mean, man? I mean, just walking in the light. I mean, it just seems like there's something going on that's a little bit more spectacular than, just me walking out and preaching or something here, okay? Chosen generation in 2 Peter 2:9, royal priesthood, holy nation, show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. So the light of the gospel of Jesus, is marvelous, but it just feels like he's saying something a little bit more. Okay, that's all I'm getting at here. Uh, as unto a light that shineth into a dark place until the day dawn and the day star arises in your hearts. All right, sharing Daniel 12 here. So this would be at the time of the return of Jesus. Jesus reiterates that there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. Many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. This is the interesting verse right here, Daniel 12:3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. So I just wanted to bring in a little bit of the evidences from the scripture and just try to see if this makes any sense with what I'm witnessing personally go on in the sky. These are like stars that are flying all over the place. Okay. Um. Yeah, I noticed this several years ago. Scared the crap out of me, man. I was like, oh, it's the fallen angels. They're everywhere. They're gonna come down. They're gonna be giants. Like just so much fear. But anyway, this subject of light and light beings and I don't know, man. I think God's so multifaceted. If you look at New Jerusalem and what He's doing there, and the saints ruling on the earth, and man, there's so many facets to God. We can't just put God in one box. And all this can be scripturally understood. But what Terry wants to know is what's happening in the skies. All right, I'm just going to come on. Hopefully this don't make a noise. I'm gonna play this here. This is Scanner Guy, 1968, with some really fascinating footage. Now, like, as I said, I have seen this myself. I watched one night. I felt like 1,000 of these flying stars. I pulled out my binoculars, and that's how I was able to see so many. Some can be seen without binoculars or some help. This guy's using a really good like 4K camera. Um, but yeah, no comets, no Starlink, no satellites. These things are just whipping around super fast. They're way up in the sky. Nobody's talking about this. The whole thing in New Jersey and that deal, that's nothing like what we're seeing right here. So anyway, I just feel like it's a really interesting conversation, man. What are these things and why have they just recently showed up in our skies like this, you guys? They all fly in a straight line. They get brighter, they fade out. Some of them are just consistent. I see them blinking at times. I've even seen what people consider to be Starlink. I don't believe any of that. I just believe that they're probably sending rockets up there to punch holes in the firmament. just weaving through the mass amounts of lies that we've been fed as a people here on the earth. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this and just kind of get your thoughts, see what y'all think. I think the study could get really intense, if you start bringing in stars, light, all these different types of this type of language. And even here, Scanner Guy 1968, he's going to show you I'll let that go through. There it is. Just a hint of the Northern Lights coming into view there. I guess he does some of that too. The glory of God. So, anyway, that's it, guys. Uh, y'all take care. Later.